Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Suicide is 100% preventable. A fight against suicide series to make you capable to save a life. Suicide prevention, fighting against social media addiction. Step 1. Review your past posts. As you begin working on combating your social networking addiction, you should first work to understand your social media usage. Take some time to review your post from the past week or month. Write down how many things you posted in order to assess their frequency. Consider whether all the things you posted were necessary. For instance, if you posted about a meal you had or about going to get a haircut, consider whether or not posting those things brought you or anyone else any joy. Step 2. Track your time online. If you are unsure of the extent of your addiction, you can determine how much time you spend by tracking your usage. Make a tick mark in a notebook each time you check a site. A more advanced and accurate way to determine usage, however, is to download apps and designed to do so. Apps like Quality Time keep a count of how much time you spend on each social media site. Decide how much media time seems reasonable. If you are exceeding it, it's time to cut back. Step 3. Acknowledge your addiction. Consider the times when others have constantly made comments to you about always being on social media. Think also of the times that you find unable to keep up your responsibilities. If you notice a pattern, then it's time to admit that you have a problem. Make a pact to commit to improving your situation. Remember that overcoming your denial and acknowledging your problem are the first steps. Take a break from your social media for 1 hour and assess how you feel. If you feel nervous, you might have an addiction. Step 4. Reflect on your need for social media. Sometimes a social media addiction might arise out of having little to do or out of a need for attention or connection with others. Take some time to write down your thoughts about this to explore the roots of the problem. After assessing the roots, develop a plan to address it. If your issue stems from boredom, then find fun things to do offline. Step 5. Seek outside help. For some, the desire to use social media constantly might feel beyond their own control. If you feel that you are unable to escape from the addiction, seek help from a therapist trained in that area. There are also support groups available for people struggling with the same or similar issues. It can be helpful to feel that you are not alone in your addiction and to discuss potential solutions for the problem. Remember that there is no stigma in seeking help. Step 6. Deactivate your account. After you have sufficiently assessed the issue, take a break from social media to clear your mind and begin breaking your bad habit. Deactivate your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and any other social media that you might have. It's a good way to give yourself space from your addiction without having to necessarily delete your account. During this time, develop a timeline for when and if you will get your social media back. Find healthy activities to replace your social media addiction. Step 7. Remove cell phone apps. In addition to deactivating the accounts, in order to further deter your temptation, delete the apps from your phone. Not able to see the apps on your home screen may help you during this time of self-reflection and habit breaking. Step 8. Change your password. If you feel that you cannot successfully beat the habit of your own, then hand over the account to someone you trust. Have them change the password so that you cannot access the account even if you want to. Tell them to give the account after the predetermined period ends. Make sure to only give your password to family or friends that you deeply trust. Giving password away is highly sensitive and could end disastrously if in the wrong hands. Consider ceasing social media usage for a minimum of 3 weeks, as it typically takes 21 days to form a habit. Step 9. Stick to a time limit. Only use the social networking site when you know that all your day's work is done or when you have a break. Avoid taking breaks from your work to use social media, as you will likely become unproductive. You may find that 2 hours have flown by and you are still online while your work is being neglected. Only log in once you are completely free of all your responsibilities. Set a time limit on how much you use your social media after your day is done. Set a timer on your phone. Step 10. Change the notification setting on your phone. You might have developed an addiction for social media because you are constantly getting notification on your phone from your friends commenting or posting on your wall. In order to combat this, you can edit the notification settings in your phone or within the apps so that you don't get notification but can instantly check the app at your leisure when you are not busy. For instance, you might make it where you don't get notification for likes but you do for comments. You have many options to help you stay clear of social media. Step 11. Delete extra people from your friend list. The more people you follow or are friends with on social media, the larger your news feed will be. And the more time you spend checking things out while you could be engaging in a more useful activity. Spend some time purging your friends list to only include your friends in real life or people you know well. Step 12. Prioritize. If you have an important assignment coming up, then temporarily deactivate your account. Another option is to install Cold Turkey, which is a program that physically blocks you from your various editing sites. Remember that while social media can enhance your life, you should still attend properly to your relationship and responsibilities. Assess whether any of your close friends, partner or family have complained about your lack of attention due to constantly being on a device. Step 13. Limit your membership. You might have 3 social media accounts or you might have 10. In order to limit the time you spend in total checking these sites, you could choose to delete a few of them and only keep the ones you value most. For instance, if you don't particularly like Instagram but do like Facebook, consider deleting your Instagram. Avoid posting about your every move. Enjoy the moments that you are making while you are making them, and don't feel the need to photograph or post about every moment in your life. Be present in the moment and enjoy the people and circumstances that surrounds you. Step 14. Write a list of things you could be spending your time on. Keep in mind that every minute that you spend on social media takes a minute from some other more productive activity that you could put your time towards. Some of these things could include learning a new language, playing an instrument, hanging out with friends, exercising, learning a new recipe, or reading a book. Consider your relationship that have gone lacking because of social media addiction. Your significant other or children may be feeling neglected because of it. Your social media addiction could be hampering your life and relationship and keeping you from your goals. Step 15. Get out of the house. Perhaps the most constructive and certainly the most fun way to battle your social media addiction is to get out of the house and have some fun. Call up your friends and go out to a movie or have a dinner. Go bowling, swimming, running or shopping. These are healthy and fun ways to combat your addiction while relaxing. Step 16. Call instead of checking in on social media. You might find that social media addiction developed because you used a site to communicate with someone as opposed to calling them. You might have gotten caught up on the site awaiting your response and develop an addiction from that. However, try to have a conversation with family, friends via phone rather than social media apps. Step 17. Spend more time with family. In order to prevent yourself from relapsing or not keeping your commitment to see social media urge temporarily, spend more time with your family and friends. Go visit your grandparents and do errands for them. And hang out with your mom, hang out with siblings and friends more during this time as well, and resist using phone even if they are. Step 18. Develop yourself professionally. Once you have more free time from social media, you will be better able to invest in other things. Perhaps you have been considering a career change or thinking about going back to school. Take this time to research schools and jobs. A change might be just what you need to create a healthier, happier, and more electronically detached life. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Suicide is 100% preventable. Thank you.